My mom has been asking for months now when these planners would come out. And I bet some of you guys have been asking that too. Erin Condren's Softbound planners, especially this little A5 size guy, is just the perfect little portable planner for someone in a slower season of life. Or for someone like me, a super portable companion to your big mission control planner. And you guys know I'm definitely in my bound planner phase right now, so I can't wait for you guys to see Erin Condren's new Softbound planners, including how their new dashboard layout fits into this lineup. But before we jump in, I just have to say, you guys, Erin Condren planners make me so happy. And that is honestly worth a lot to me in this season of life. I've also been getting a lot of joy from junk journaling. It's like scrapbooking using just ordinary things from your day. And recently I found this short and sweet art journaling for self-care class on our sponsor Skillshare, which has helped me incorporate some really meaningful reflection into my junk journaling, especially the section on who you are today. If you've been around for a while, you know I'm a huge fan of how Skillshare organizes their classes. And they're all taught by experts who are really good at what they do. That's why I can confidently say Skillshare is the best place to learn anything online. In my other recent videos, I've told you guys about classes that I've taken on sourdough, bullet journaling, and productivity with Ali Abdul. And I bet y'all would enjoy those classes too. It's never too late to explore a new hobby or learn a new skill. And if you take the time, they can become fulfilling parts of your life. And right now, you can take all the classes you want for free. If you're one of the first 500 people to use the link in the description or this QR code, you'll get an entire month free trial of Skillshare. So before we go jump into these Erin Condren planners, feel free to pause this video and go grab your spot real quick. And if Skillshare helps you to pick up a hobby or learn a new skill, be sure to tell me about it in the comments. Let's jump right into the good stuff, guys. We're first gonna go over the Softbound planners, the A5 size, and I have the 8x10 size in the dashboard. Then we're gonna talk about the Daily Petite planner line and this new folio that they have for it. And then we are gonna look at their new designer sticker book monthly collection edition 11. If you've been with me a long time, you know way back when, this was really how I got into decor stickers in my Erin Condren planner. And then I just had a personal Erin Condren order show up on my porch with some holiday covers that I ordered. And I will share those at the end because they are just too beautiful not to share. If you are not familiar with the Erin Condren Softbound planner line, let me tell you a few things about it. It comes in an 8x10 and an A5 size. The 8x10 comes in several layouts. I have the new dashboard layout. They also have the hourly layout and the vertical layout in it. The A5 size only comes in your horizontal layout. They have a couple of different covers for each line, but not a huge amount for the A5 size. There's only 2 different covers, I believe, and that's this forest green and this bouquet. And the inside of your A5 planner for the first time ever does not come in the colorful option. It only comes in the bouquet option for your inside layout. Let's jump into this A5 first. My mom loves and uses this planner. She's used it for several years, but she loves the colorful layout because she's like me. We love the seasonal colors and to see those every single month. So she was really disappointed this year when this did not come with the colorful layout inside. The bouquet layout is just a very muted layout, muted colors, I should say. It's the same bouquet colors that are in their coiled life planner, just brought into the Softbound planner. The Softbound planner line is only available in calendar year options. So this is their 2026 calendar year Softbound life planners. Their Softbound life planners are a much smaller collection than their coiled life planners. But my mom decided that she loves this planner enough that she does not want to switch to anything else. We talked about it. She doesn't even want to switch to the bigger coiled life planner that she could get in horizontal and get in the colorful. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, all these design themes and layouts, I have a big Erin Condren video where I compare every single layout they offer this year in every single design theme side by side. We will link that video down in the description. But she's going to stay in this and she is just going to add some stickers to it. A lot of stickers, she said, to bring in the colors and the holidays and the seasons every month. And she thinks that's going to be just enough to make her happy, even without having the bold colors inside. So let's do a full walkthrough. Your Softbound planner is just that. It's soft bound. It has a little flexibility to it, but it is still substantial, which I like because if you are writing, let's say, on your lap, on the couch, or in your bed. It still gives you some stability to write on, so you don't have to be at your desk. It really does lay flat once you just break it in and open it up wherever you want it. It lays completely flat and open. You have this beautiful pale pink on the edges of this one with the bouquet design on the front, which has that gold foiling in there. It says Life Planner right here, which is kind of hard to see. And on the back, it has the Erin Condren emblem. You don't have pockets in here, but you do have one satin ribbon bookmark that I would say barely passes the ribbon test, but not really because you can barely grab it there. But that's okay. It's still usable. It's just my made up ribbon test. Then we have our front title page. Then we have our front nameplate page, and then you have the beautiful bouquet design. Look at that 2-page spread. That really is beautiful. If you love florals and you want them in your life, this is a great design theme for you. Then you have 2026 at a glance. You can use this for whatever you want. You can write down appointments. You can write down goals. You can write down projects, family vacations. Then you have 12 boxes on the next page. None of them are labeled, so you get to decide how to use them. Of course, they could be your 12 months of the year, but they could also be for different goals or projects or buckets of your life. So you decide how to use those. Then you have heritage and awareness observances all listed for you here in a row, and then just a page of notes. Then you're going to go into your monthly spreads. Before every monthly layout, you have this beautiful page with a quote, which would be your tabbed page in the coiled planners, but there are no tabs in the Softbound, and it is opposite a lined page for notes that month. And your little Erin Condren symbol there in the corner matches whatever color it is for the month. And this color is continued over to your monthly layout. You have a notes section. It's a typical Sunday start on your monthly layout, and you have holidays noted at the bottom of your days. There is a big header at the top, so you could put decoration, washi tape, stickers, note important events for the month, or put a quote up there or a motivation. And your notes section is really pretty with the florals there and shaded in the color of the month. Then you go into your dashboard page for the month. The monthly color is carried over into the dashboard page. You have this box with 4 tick-offs, and then you have just a blank box. You have to-do tick-offs, a blank box, and a lined note page. I truly love how nothing is labeled on this page because it leaves it completely open for you to fill in whatever your needs are for the month. And that could change from month to month. So the fact that it's not labeled means you don't have to use it the same way every month. It could be birthdays, it could be goals, it could be projects, it could just be monthly lists. You could have journaling or gratitudes here, or you could have an ongoing grocery list. The options are endless for how to use this versatile dashboard layout. Then you go into your weekly layout. We've done our pen test, so let's talk about that first. I've tested all the darkest, inkiest pens and markers on here, including a fountain pen and Erin Condren dual tips. This is 80-pound paper. It is very thick and substantial, like you can just feel it, and it feels luxurious and substantial and thick. But just to let you know, it is not the same 80-pound paper that is in the Erin Condren coiled life planner or the Erin Condren coiled notebooks, because those are coiled, printed, and made here in the USA at their facility in Austin, Texas. I actually got to tour that a couple years ago. It was really awesome. These Softbound planners are imported from another country, and therefore their paper is different, but it is still really thick, nice 80-pound paper, but it is a little bit smoother than their life planner paper. Their life planner has a little texture or tooth to it, which just means it kind of grips really inky pens and like pulls that ink in faster. But this paper does beautifully with all ink. So let's look at the pen test. You can see that there is some ghosting with those dark inky markers and stuff, but there is no bleed through. Even with the fountain pen, I feel like it handled the fountain pen really well, which is right there. And really, the fountain pen is one of the things you can barely see. The things that I feel like you can see the most are Papermate Flare and Erin Condren dual tip ghosting, but really nothing substantial. This A5 size is only $32.50. And if you're making your very first Erin Condren purchase, I have a $10 off link down below. They will send you a $10 off coupon immediately to your email. You can only use that on your first Erin Condren purchase though. So don't forget to use it. That's actually how I was introduced to Erin Condren years ago. I also have an Erin Condren affiliate link for whenever you shop Erin Condren. If my videos are helpful to you or entertaining, that is the biggest way you can say thank you to me. If you're already buying a product, using my affiliate links shows the company how many people I bring to them, and I also make a small percentage of the sale. Let's look at a weekly layout that has has not been written on. As I said, the horizontal only comes, as I said, the A5 only comes in this horizontal layout. You have Monday through Thursday on your left. You have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on your right. So that's kind of a nice division. And then you have just a notes list space for the week down here at the bottom. Every day has equal space. So same space for weekends versus weekdays. You have a small header at the top that you could write something up there. It has your month and your year. You have 6 lines here. If you count the divider line, that's 7 lines. I would count it because I think most people will write on that line. And then you have a blank space right here. So you can decide how you use that. You could continue writing going all the way across if you had longer sentences. If you're someone who likes to write out longer list items for to-do lists, this would be a great planner for you. Horizontals also make great journals. If you're like, that's too small for my daily planner for all my tasks and my appointments, horizontals in this A5 size make such great companion planners. If you're looking for something to like track your wellness or track your food intake or just checking in nightly with gratitudes. This little box, you could use it for your dinner, the weather for the day, a teenager's work schedule, your workout for the day. So anything that you kind of just want there to highlight to the side. That is the flow of this weekly planner. When you get to the end of a month, you just go straight from that week, like this switches to February right here. And you can see the color at the top switched. And then you go into February. You have the February opening tab page for your month, although it doesn't have a tab. And then your February monthly layout, then your February 2-page dashboard spread, and then you go into your weeks. When your planner ends in January 2027, you guys wrap your mind around that, you have 6 lined notes pages at the end, and then you have a look at 2027 at a glance with 3 spaces under each month. So that's great for when you pre-schedule those doctor appointments or dentist appointments. Of course, you can put them in your iCal or your Google Cal on your phone, but we're paper planners and we like to see them written out. So it's nice to have a place to already put them for 2027. And that is the end of your A5 Softbound Erin Condren planner. Look how beautiful that is though. I really do love how they color the edges of the pages. I just think that adds a lot to it. It feels so nice in hand. You know how there's just planners that feel good in hand? It just feels good in your hand. Next up, dashboard layout. You have the same type of faux leather cover, but without the design on there. This one is not as smooth. This one with the design is completely smooth. They probably need that type of surface to put the design on. This one, you can see the grain of the faux leather in there. It is a forest green, it says My Life Planner with a beautiful gold foiling on there. I personally am a huge fan of forest green and I love this, and I love the gold edges on this one. This is also the bouquet design inside. Look at those beautiful end pages. Your nameplate page, and then once again, the same bouquet design, but it's just like boom in the 8x10. Then you have same pages. You have a look at 2026 and all that note-taking room, your 12 boxes up front, and those same monthly colors are highlighted in these 12 boxes. Then you have the heritage and awareness observances and a notes page, and then starting your planner. Look how much room an 8x10 page gives you. I filled out a week in here. Let's get to that. Look how substantial these boxes are. These boxes are both a little over 1.5 inches. They're substantial. If you write bigger or you just have a lot of information to fit into your monthly layout or your weekly spread, having an 8x10 page is an amazing size. You have a huge header space up top to decorate or to put any quotes or motivations. Your coming in and your going out days are lightly grayed. And then same thing, holidays at the bottom of the day, shaded note section with the beautiful bouquet floral design there. Same dashboard pages, just a lot bigger. So much room here. And then I was just shocked at how much room was here when I went to fill in a weekly layout. I went to just fill in some things like I would a week, and I was just amazed. Like the amount of list room here, and you have 2 lists. So this is their new dashboard layout from their Coiled Life Planner release that for the first time ever this year was released. And so this is the first time it's ever in the Softbound. And then this huge note space down here, which could be journaling for the week or just notes you need. You could have a work to-do list and a home to-do list. You have up to 6 habits to track for the week. Priorities, you could use that box however you wish. I put my top 3 up there, but you also have a little list room down here for the week because you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday down here. They do each have equal space. You have your holidays right there listed on the right side of the day. 6 lines And if you count the dividing line, 7 lines. I would say the thing to think about with a dashboard layout is how your mind works with your week being laid out this way. I think it would take me a little bit of time in using it because that's just not the usual way that I see my week. But I think that's also an important point when you're starting in a new planner layout. Give yourself time. Your brain needs time to wrap around a new layout because we have formed in our brain whatever our layout is right now and whatever we're used to. And you have 10 to-do tick-off boxes on each one of these lists, so 20. There is just so much room in here. Also, the lines feel so amply spaced. If you write bigger, if you like to write longer line items just with a bigger page, you have so much room here. So this is what a blank week looks like, and this is what it looks like when your whole week is written on there. Really, you can hardly see anything. It's the same paper as the A5 one, so I didn't do a whole nother pen test, but I did write all over this with pen and highlighters, and you can see on both sides, even on this blank side with the highlighters, you can barely see anything. So this is a Pilot G207. That's a very inky dark pen, and I don't have a light hand, and I feel like your week, you can barely see the ghosting at all. It feels like you're turning to a new fresh week. When you get to the end of the month, when you're switching months, they actually have the 2 months there, 2 colors. I love that visual. Then you go into your next month, same as the A5 planner. At the end of this one, you have the same 6 lined notes pages and then the same 2027 year at a glance for pre-planning your appointments and flowers on the back end page. You have your 1 satin ribbon in the forest green. And ribbon test on this one is a little bit less than the A5, so this does not pass the ribbon test, but it's not so important to everyone that you be able to pull the ribbon. It's just something I like to gauge. You can, of course, open your page without pulling your ribbon to the corner. It's not a huge deal. It's just a test that I always do and matters to some people. Okay, so that is the 8x10 Erin Condren Dashboard Life Planner. Once again, I actually love the way this one feels in hand with the faux leather. I even like it more with that texture. Let me know all your thoughts for these down in the comments. I would love to know who uses these or if this caught your attention. Next up, the Erin Condren Daily Petite Planner line. These planners have been around for years and still are popular enough that they're making them. It's not ones that you hear a lot about, but I love that they're still making them because I think it is such a useful little book. If you don't want to put it in a folio, it is just this. It's a sewn daily planner divided into quarters. You can purchase just 1 quarter, which I absolutely love. And because these are sewn books, they are so durable. They lay completely flat. You just fold it open. You can even fold it back like that. They are only $14.50 per quarter, and you save 20% if you do buy all 4 quarters at once. This folio is brand new for this line and it is $22.50. So let's talk about the folio. It has 4 bands in it, and the Erin Condren Petite Planner line. In here today, I have put the 4 daily planners for the 4 quarters of the year. So these are the colors that they come in. But Erin Condren also has so many other things in their Petite Planner line that you might want to put in this folio. They have meal planners, they have budget books, they have wellness logs, they have an undated weekly planner, an undated monthly planner, a year in preview, and probably more that I didn't write down. So I think generally people are not keeping all 4 daily planners in here. I think they're probably having a daily planner with a blank notebook, with a meal planner notebook maybe. You just turn it to the middle, right where it's sewn, and slip it through the band. It goes in seamlessly. I think it does make it a little bit harder to write in when it is in here. I know a lot of people pull theirs out of their folios when they do a lot of writing, and then this is just to make it easily transportable on the go and to have all that information with them. Here is the basic layout of your daily pages. These are also 80-pound paper, just like the Softbounds, and they are the smoother, but not super smooth, just smoother. They don't have the texture that the coiled life planners do. This paper feels the same as the Softbound paper. So we didn't run through a whole nother pen test on this. These are the bouquet colors, once again, run throughout here. So your muted colors, but changing month by month, those 6 colors, and then repeated. And here's the layout of the page. Here's what's interesting about this. It is a mirrored layout. So you have to know that and know that's okay with you. You have your to-do list here. You have blank room down here. You have an ombre effect of the color, dividing your page into 3 different list sections. So if you often like to divide your day by like home, work, or errands, things like that, this already has that division built in here. If you like to make an ongoing list and then just pull from that as you go throughout the day, maybe morning, afternoon, evening, kind of like my daily triage method that I've talked about in my popular video of how I like to divide up my daily list. You could make that ongoing list right here. And then as the day goes on, you pull your 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that method of mine would actually work in here. And if you're not wanting a folio with more than one book, it is just so portable with one book to throw in your bag, in your purse, in your backpack. Weighs nothing, has a really durable cover. It's like coated, so anything that gets on it is going to slough right off. Beautiful gold foiling on there. You have a nameplate page. You have a monthly layout for every month. These are A5 size, same colors and everything as in the Softbound, same Sunday start and holidays on your month, but you don't have monthly dashboard pages. You just go straight into your daily pages. Saturday and Sunday do share a page. So that's really important. I know that can be a deal breaker for some. It's just list room and then blank room on Saturday and Sunday, half a page. And then they have a little quote down there on Sundays. So you'll see different quotes every single Sunday. So the first book holds January, February, March, the first quarter of the year. And then at the end, you have 2 lined notes pages. You have a pocket in the back, which is so nice for the price of these books. Some of the beautiful florals there. And then you get 2 sticker sheets with every single one of your petite planners. One has words like happy birthday, celebrate, to-dos, reminders, and some little icon stickers. This other one lets you customize your monthly layouts by adding the heritage and awareness days. So you get to decide which of those are important to you, so your calendar is not too cluttered up with too many things. And they give you all those as just little stickers that you can easily add on to your monthly layout or your days if you prefer them there. And then they give you some blank ones too, so you can add on maybe people's birthdays or anniversaries. So I think it's really nice that they have that in here. And that's quarter 1 is your mauve, quarter 2 is purple, quarter 3 beautiful gold, and quarter 4 beautiful blue. I actually think they did a really great job on the cover designs. And this is their new teal colored folio to go with this. You have a snap on there. They fit in here so perfectly. That's your sticker sheet sticking out there. And it really does look nice and feel so portable. And there's no pin holder, but you guys, my pin fits perfectly on that little band there. And so I think it just holds a pin perfectly. I want to know who's used the petite planners and what you think about these in the comments, because I don't hear a lot about this line and yet they're still making it. So I feel like there's enough people using it. You could also put any other A5 notebooks that you have in here. It's A5 size, so it will fit anything in the folio. All right, last but not least, before I show you my holiday covers to wrap us up, is the designer sticker book monthly collection. This is edition 11. I can't believe they've been making this for 11 years. I started using it about 8 years ago. So I feel like they have gone to more functional stickers in here and less decorative. The decorative section has gotten less, which I personally, the decorative section is my favorite. But nonetheless, I think it's a really affordable way to get 12 sheets, 1 sheet per month of some monthly stickers to brighten up your planner. You do have just some labels, some habit trackers this month, some more labels, and you have some washi strips. You have some birthday icons in gold foiling for January. February has rose gold foiling, and you can see each month has different foiling and different stickers based on the holidays. And this is a sticker too. So if you want to have a monthly label sticker, like you're doing a journal or a Bujo setup with this, you have that monthly date sticker. Let's flip through these really quickly. March, we've got spring. April, it's kind of like April showers. Bring May flowers. Summer days for June, and silver. You can see they rotate through gold, rose gold, and silver. 4th of July has gold. August is back to school. September, hello fall. October, Halloween, trick or treat. November, happy Thanksgiving and grateful, and happy holidays for December. So that is your monthly collection. Edition 11 sticker book. It says it has over 500 colorful and mixed metallic stickers in there. All right, you guys know how much I love fall. I ordered these 2 covers from Erin Condren because these pumpkins came in 2 different colorways, and I love both of them. Absolutely love both of them for the different feeling of it. I feel like this is more October and this is more like a November feel, Thanksgiving. They have their normal insides there. I thought I'd just show you the color, and I just got a lined notebook. Their notebooks are perforated, 80-pound amazing paper, the same paper that comes in your life planner. I think their notebooks are such a deal for the prices. And of course, these are interchangeable covers. If you don't know, they pop on and pop off. So when you're done with the notebook, you keep the cover and you can reuse it. I love these gold foiled pumpkins. That design is a real winner for me. Let's look at what else came in my order. I got these fall covers and I put don't overlook the ordinary because you can either put something on there or you don't have to. And you get to change the color in the background here. See, I got this one in 2 different background colors and this one I didn't put anything on it. So it's just plain. I absolutely love these. You guys know pretty much anything fall has my heart, but I also love Christmas. So I picked up these 2. Also, same design like the pumpkins, but 2 different colorways. I could not decide. It was a sale and I had points. So I was like, we need them both. The coziest, happiest time of year, in my opinion. I love these winter covers. I feel like they can be used into January. And there are the 2 colorways and what the inside looks like on them. And last, I just picked up this little A5 lined notebook. I find these little notebooks are so good for my grocery list. For years, we've left a notebook about this size on the edge of the kitchen counter by the fridge. And everybody just writes in stuff when they think of it in the kitchen. Even though we do grocery order sometimes now, it still helps to have everything written in a notebook and then I can just take it to do the order. So whether I'm going to the store or doing the order, it's just the system we've always used. So I like little notebooks this size. They also make great gifts. All right, guys, you know the drill. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day in through your nose. Hold it for a second and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Let the exhale be longer than the inhale and take another deep breath while I'm talking us out here. I hope that you are taking time to get outside in the beautiful fall weather and enjoy the change of the seasons. It's a really beautiful time for us to take inventory on our lives. We feel the change. We want change, I feel like, as the seasons change. So work with that and let it be a natural time where you work some changes into your life or change your routines to work better with the changing seasons. My invitation to you is to get outside. Take a walk sometime this week. I promise you, you will feel better when you're done. If you're not able, then just get outside and take a deep, deep breath. Smell the fresh air. Look at the leaves and the grass and the vegetation and the birds. Take it all in and eat a fall apple while you're sitting out there on the lawn. Take care of yourself so you can take care of others, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.